So you've just started a new Minecraft world, and you got all set up, and you got a freaking Nether portal set up, and you're like, you enter it, and you're like, wow, that's a really cool place. I want to live in hell. I want to literally live in hell. You insane madman. Today, I'm going to teach you how to literally live in hell. Now, just a quick disclaimer, I do not really, endorse living in hell, but if you do, you're gonna have to take a vacation to actual life every once in a while just to restock and water and stuff if you're into being fancy with, potions and crap. Now, before you get into the Nether, you actually need a couple things. So you obviously need some basic iron tools and a diamond pickaxe. And then you also need a shield, just to protect yourself from those pesky ghasts. Now, other things that you might need is iron gear. Specifically, I would recommend unbreaking and fire protection gear, but that is not necessary. You need 14 obsidian to remake a nether portal if you need to. You need 2 stacks of cobblestone, 15 glass bottles, flint and steel, 2 things of different saplings, and 2 stacks of dirt. Now, if you're wanting to get a little bit fancier, you would bring a brewing stand for potions and stuff, 10 grass blocks, and 5 anvils. So let's get into the Nether. Now that you've successfully gone into the Nether, you need to set up some infrastructure. So I've conveniently made myself a little Cobblestone Hotel, because you definitely need one of those to protect yourself from all of them damn ghasts all over the place. And then you need to place down some infrastructure. So I made some chests, and I also need to make a door, and then I need to place down at least 1 anvil, and then place all of the crap that you got in the chest. Did I mention you want to bring some obsidian and some flint and steel just in case a ghast somehow blows up your damn nether portal, or you get lost, which you're not going to do. Trust me. Please, do not. Now, the next thing that you want to do is actually press F3, look at your nether portal right there, and then press F2. This will gather your information of the coordinates that you have, and it'll just make your life a lot more easy. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is actually make a zombie pigman spawning space. So the way you're going to do that is create around 20 blocks on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you want to fill out around this size of space, because trust me, you'll definitely need this size of space. It may not seem like it, but you're gonna want this size of space. And then you're gonna take your little tiny pieces of dirt and put them in your offhand. Obviously, that's what pros do. They use your offhand. And then make some spaces for trees, because you're going to want trees. And trees are very vital because you want wood to make yourself a decent house. Because you don't want to have an ugly house, especially in the Nether, where literally everything is ugly. Even though that Japa does an amazing job on these textures, it's still like the ugliest place in this universe. Now, the next thing you want to do is actually find some glowstone, because you're going to use this for lighting, because you're not one of those dumb dogs who actually brought torches with them like a dumb dog that they are. You're like a cool dog that doesn't bring torches anywhere they go, because that's where badass people do. While you're at it, find some mushrooms. You'll need them later. Now that you've done all these beautiful things that everyone must do, you're going to place down your glowstone just to make it a little bit more acceptable lighting, because you want some light in your hell base, because this is actually where we're also going to get most of our food. Probably not all of it, but definitely quite a bit of food, because who wants actual, like, decent food sources when you can just have rotten pig flesh and other stuff? I believe you can get other stuff. Now that you've done this, which is pretty easy, you want to hit a pig. Now, trust me, this is not a stupid idea. You actually get food from these pigs. You get food and golden nuggets. So you can actually craft those golden nuggets into useful crap like armor and swords and that type of stuff. And you can use them to get experience and food. Did I mention food? Now that you've actually got some infrastructure done, you actually want to create some bowls. These will be useful later on, or right now, because you can make mushroom stew, which is actually quite a bit better of a food source than pretty much any other food source in the Nether. Because, honestly, I'd rather not eat pig flesh, but you're going to be eating pig flesh, and obviously mushroom stew. Now that you've waited for some trees to grow, you want to chop them down, get them saplings, and wait some more time to let the trees grow over and over and over again until you have enough wood to do whatever you want. And as you can see, I have pretty much made pretty successful, I wouldn't say it a village, a successful outpost in the Nether. As you can see, we have tree production to make ourselves some tree crap. We have mushroom stew and zombie flesh to make ourselves as a food source, and we have a decent and respectable humble abode. So I'll see you guys later. Subscribe if you like it. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new here, because I make videos not exactly like this, but I make videos almost every single day on this channel. And I kind of like the way that I made this video. I feel like it's kind of fun to make, like, kind of silly but still, like, cool tutorials about different games. And in this case, it's living literally in hell in Minecraft. So I'll see you guys later, and